Good morning. So it's the start of day 3. I'm headed to the same place that I saw the bear scat and had some great glassing views. I'm going to try and spend a lot of time there today. I'm just able to see a lot of land from one location, and it's at the right elevation, so that's my plan for the day. I know glassing can get monotonous and boring, but I think you just kind of have to push through that if you're going to be successful. I think, and look, what do I know? I could be a moron. Just based on my research, it seems like, from what I hear, a lot of guys will just get bored and then blow off a glassing area and move on to the next one without really sitting there long enough and waiting for it. Like, for instance, I was glassing an area yesterday and probably looked at it, I don't know, 5-10 times. Looked back at the same spot and saw the butt end of an elk ducking into the woods. So it's possible that you can miss stuff. And up here with the areas that I'm hunting, or some areas have old burnouts, and the stumps are black from the burn, and the bears are black. So for all you know, you could be looking at the face of a bear and mistake it for a burned up stump. Or some cases, vice versa. You think you see one, you stare at it for a while, you're like, move, come on, move. And nothing. It ends up being a damn stump. So, but that's part of the game. That's part of the reason why I'm here. That's all in. So, anyways, more to come, but this is started day 3 and super excited to get this going. It's the earliest I've gotten out in the woods so far. So, hope to have a nice, full, productive day. Okay, quick update. It's about noon local time, and it's pretty warm up here. And I know we got a jacket on, but I'm doing that more to keep the flies off me, because the insects up here, they're real. They're no joke. But I think, the areas that I'm scouting, and I showed it to you before, but areas like that, and then off in the distance, I've been glassing that same area I showed you yesterday, way over there, and you can see it. But look, the animal that I'm trying to find is black in color, and it's got long fur, right? And if I am literally trying to stay in the shadows over here scouting, I can only imagine what it's like for them. I don't think they're going to be out in that hot ass sun baking themselves. I tend to think they've probably had their morning breakfast and have decided to bed down somewhere during the midday heat to get away from the sun. So I think the best use of my time right now is to pull up Onyx, look for other new locations that I haven't been to yet, go scout those, and then later this afternoon, when the sun gets a little bit farther down and the shadows get longer and it makes it a little bit easier for them, then maybe I come back here and do some more scouting or more glassing this evening. But at this point, I'm going to break off from this area and figure out where to go. Okay, I've been looking at Onyx, and I've been trying to figure out areas, and this is just me learning on the fly, areas that are roughly 4,500 to 5,500 in elevation, because that seems to be the green up zone right now. Areas that I can get to fairly easily with the truck, and that the slope angle is not too steep so that it's not billy goat hunting. If I should happen to see one, and bag one, have to get it out of there. I think I've identified an area. I'm going to go check it out, because it's right around 12:15 or so local time, and that gives me time to either like it and stay, or poo-poo on it and get to someplace else. So that's where I'm at right now, is trying to realize where I think the green up line is at, where I've got manageable slopes as far as the angle goes. It's away from the major part of town, so I think I'll probably see very little traffic from other hunters. So we're going to give this a shot. Again, this is kind of flying by the seat of my pants, trying to learn on the fly, but honestly, that's half the fun for me. So I'll let you know. I think I told y'all before in an earlier video, I think maybe yesterday or the day before, about seeing these signs that make me so happy. This is one of the reasons why I moved from my original area that I wanted to hunt, or was going to hunt farther south of here, was to be in grizzly country. I really would love to see one. I think they're amazing animals. So, anyways, just figured I'd show you the sign that makes me happy to see every time I go by. Hey, it's late afternoon on day 3. I have found another area that I'm taking a look at. And look, I am not blisteringly cold, to be honest with you. This is more about keeping the freaking mosquitoes and bugs off of me. It's unbelievable how many bugs are out here. And I've got bug spray in a damn bag. I just haven't dug it out yet. I need to. But they're just everywhere. I don't know what the hell they live on. I mean, there's mosquitoes out here, but what are they sucking the blood of? Other mosquitoes? And they're just really bad. Anywho, it's late afternoon. Still got a couple hours before what they kind of call the golden hour, but I found a clearing that has a saddle down below me, which basically means I'm on top of a slope and it goes down, and then there's a flat area down below me. So it gives me a chance to maybe find one that's down there feeding on what's called kind of that saddle, that flat area down below the hill. And that's my hopes. And the second thing is that being up here, the afternoon thermals are pushing the wind into my face, which is a huge help, you know, from a scent control thing. But honestly, the other part of it is that when it blows like it does right now, you can just kind of see things moving around a little bit here. It blows the mosquitoes away from me, which is huge, because again, they are such a pain in the ass. So, done some hiking a little earlier with the full pack, and no joke, I've got some serious respect for you western hunters that carry this shit all over the hill or the mountains up a mile high. It's no joke. So kudos to you guys. And of course, I'm probably carrying everything in the kitchen sink in my bag right now, because I'm not used to this, and I'd rather have it and not need it than need it and not have it. But I'm telling you, dragging around it's serious. But the valley, I'm clear up, and the valley is almost a mile down below, and I don't know if you can see that or not, but it's just absolutely beautiful down there. But again, you can kind of see that I'm on a shelf if you look straight out, and it goes down to this ledge down here. And my hope is in a couple of hours that the bears come and try and feed down there. There's lots of elk scat up here, which is, you know, one of their favorite. And I'm sorry for showing you a pile of poo, but that's elk scat, and it's here. It's everywhere through here. But one of the things they do like to eat, if they can find it, is elk calves. Just like coyotes think, you know, deer's fawn, whatever you want to call them, baby deer, are like ice cream to them. It's the same thing for the elks up here, elk calves for them and the grizzlies. And I've got 2 fantastic elk calf distress calls in my bag that I might try later. I'm not gonna lie, it's a little weird making yourself the target, for lack of a better term. You know, acting like they're prey. But I'm in a pretty good clearing area. I don't think anything's gonna come up directly behind me. I've got, you know, 30 yards at least behind me and hundreds of yards in front of me. So I got good visibility all the way around. I don't think anything's going to sneak up on me. And it would be interesting to see. I've talked to other guys that have had really great success literally calling them in, but in the springtime like this, when food is plentiful, my understanding is you just have to keep hammering on that call and hammering on that call, because they're attention span is really short because there's so much food. So you've just got to keep yakking and yakking and yakking and yakking and yakking. I've heard for up to an hour or two to try and bring them in. But we'll see. But I'm not going to lie, it's a little weird making yourself the prey when you're out here all alone, way up on the mountain. But who knows? Maybe I'll give that a shot later. But I just wanted to show you what a beautiful area it is, explain to you about the bugs and everything else. So more to come later. Wish me luck. Well, we're last half hour of sunlight on day 3, and the mosquitoes are unbelievable. I don't know if you can see them flying all around me, but thank God for DEET. I don't know who invented that, but man, am I thankful. It's all over me, and it's just like they're just everywhere. When I went to the Arctic Circle in Alaska 2 years ago. It was bad. I didn't have DEET then. They were just literally all over me. I mean, it was so bad that you were literally hopping out of the car, getting your pictures of the Arctic Circle sign, and hopping back in. They were bad, and they're bad right here. This is the worst it's been in 3 days. I literally looked down a minute ago, and there were just hundreds on my pant legs. Thank God not wearing like canvas pants, so I don't think they can get through it. But man, hey, I want to share with you just what a beautiful sunset you have here in the mountains. It's truly an epic, godlike experience to be here. I'm so thankful. I haven't seen anything, but man, what an experience so far. And the views are just amazing. And right over there is Canada. It's not very far at all from where I'm at. Probably 3 to 5 miles. And we're up at about 5,000 feet. And the sun sets in about 20 minutes. Haven't seen anything but just flocks of mosquitoes. Wish me luck to last 30 minutes. Hopefully one will pop out of the woods and I'll have something to tell you about.